Welcome to Eureka Math. I'm Mr. Shankel. Today I'm going to be helping you with Module 3, Lesson 8. Let's get started. All right, today in Lesson 8 we're going to be talking about ordering integers and other rational numbers. So we've done this separately. We've ordered integers, which are all the counting numbers 0 and their opposites. And in the last couple of days we've talked about rational numbers, which would be all the fractions and decimals in between those integers and their opposites. So now we're going to put them together, and our job is to order them from least to greatest. So here's the situation. Sam has $10 in the bank. He owes his friend Hank $2.25. He owes his sister $1.75. Consider the three rational numbers related to this story of Sam's money and write the order from least to greatest. Well, first we have to get the integers and the rational numbers written down for each of the situations. Sam has $10 in the bank. This first sentence here, that is going to be a positive integer because he has $10. That would be a positive. So we have a positive 10. And then he owes his friend $2.25. That's going to be a negative. So that would be a negative $2.25. Sneak that 2 in there. And then the last one is another O. He owes his sister $1.75. So another negative 1.75. And now our job is to order those rational numbers from least to greatest. So the smallest number here, or the lowest number, is going to be the one that's the most negative, which is negative 2.25 is our least number, smallest number. The next smallest number is the other negative, which is a negative $1.75, and all the way up to the greatest number, which is 10. So we've taken the story and we've assigned some rational numbers, positives and negatives, and then we've decided which one is the smallest all the way up to the greatest, ordered them. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. That's the example. And we've done this already. Now we've got, notice we have an integer here, this positive 10, and then we have some rational numbers in these two negative amounts from how much he owes his friend and his sister. All right, I want you to work on the exercises. Let's do them one at a time. Exercise 2 is the next one that comes up. Please stop the video. Class, work on exercise 2. When everybody's done, go ahead and play the video again, and I'll give you the solution. So here's the solution. We're going to write down a list of rational numbers and then order them from least to greatest. So here's the situation. During the most recent visit to the optometrist, which is an eye doctor, Khadijah and her sister Beth had their vision tested. Khadijah's vision in her left eye was a negative 1.50, and her vision in her right eye was the opposite number. All right, so I'm just going to highlight some of these numbers here. A negative 1.50, and then the opposite of negative 1.50, let me write that down right away so I don't lose it, is going to be a positive 1.50. Okay, so I have that. Beth's vision was a negative 1.00 in her left eye and a positive 0.25 in her right eye. So here's our list. I've got a negative 1.50. I have a positive 1.50. I have a negative 1.00. And I have a positive 0.25. Now I need to list all of these in order from least to greatest. I need the smallest number possible out of this list. And the smallest number possible is the one that's the biggest negative. Well, that's right here. So negative 1.50 is our first rational number, our smallest one. The next smallest one is the other negative. That would be a negative 1.00. And then we don't have any more negatives, so we start getting positive, and the next biggest is the smallest positive number, which is here. So 0.25, and then the biggest number on this list is 1.50. So there they are. There's your list. All right. Go ahead and try number 3, and when you're done, we'll start the video again and show you the answer. All right, so here is number 3. Same thing, we're going to order from least to greatest. There are 3 pieces of mail in Mrs. Thomas's mailbox: a bill from the phone company for $38.12, a bill from the electric company for $67.55, and a tax refund check for $25.89. And just a note here, a bill is money that you owe, and a tax refund is money that you receive. So we're going to use that information to help us decide whether we have positive or negative numbers. So let's start with this $38.12. That is a bill, so I'm going to have to pay it. That's a negative, $38.12. A bill from the electric company, another negative, $67.55. And then the last one is a refund check for $25.89. That's a positive, $25.89. And now we need to list them. Smallest number first. Well, the smallest number is the biggest negative. So that's here. Negative $67.55 is the first number. The next biggest, or next smallest, is negative 38.12, and then the biggest in this case is the positive $25.89. All right. There's more. You'll pick up the rest in part 2 of this video. We'll see you then.